sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance to the turns daylight. So jump in the moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so it's slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You rest your hips to the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
Say less.
Stop the room when you walking. You rest your hips to the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and this is Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
Nigga.
Here's 1st and 10. Ground. This is Justice Hill. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. That'll be complete to Gibson. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
They'll run here with Hill. 1st down and more past midfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play there for Washington. 33 yards. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Now pass deep for McLaurin. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of shotgun, Richardson. To the right side, hauled in by Myers. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. The motion man here is McLaurin. He'll get this out quickly to his left. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receiver, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain.
That one is is caught in the back of the end zone. Tyler Higbee. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his second touchdown of the year. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
11, mighty.
First carry now for the veteran, Jerick McKinnon. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Man in motion is Smith. 2nd down, Burrow. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And he will go all the way. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, Bengals.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Velus Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he will take this one in. 73 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Folks' extra point is good. And the Commanders will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And that is incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Man in motion is Smith. Burrow throwing on 4th down. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Good drive so far, but this is a big hurdle. It is 3rd and 10. A run with McKinnon. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Commanders with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
On 1, ready?
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, Richardson. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum, because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. Throwing is Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Now Richardson. Where was he going? They catch up to him and bring down a big loss. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. Looking to throw. Richardson. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Folks' kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's McKinnon. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11. To throw is Burrow. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Man in motion is Smith. Burrow to throw for it on fourth down. Downfield, that's Johnston. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bengals first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a second down and 8. Man in motion is Smith. Burrow here on second down. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. run, McKinnon. Not much room to speak of. He'll take this to the 11. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
11. Here we go.
Now McKinnon. And the Bengals are going to be set up with first and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. Here's a run. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Maintain that mental toughness. Let's go. Keep going.
Here now, second down and goal.
11 MT. 11 MT paint. 11 MT paint.
Here's Burrow. Good blocking, and he's in. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Bengals. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Bengals have got it. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And we will not have a run back here. The second half starts with a touchback. On the ground, it's McKinnon. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
Burrow. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
It's a gain of 12 there. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A huge play there for the Bengals. 37 yards. Burrow now to throw on first down. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Kicker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Bengals will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. First and 10. In motion is Myers. That's to the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be taken down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A carry now for Gibson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Richardson to throw. That pass taken in by McLaurin. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. On the ground, they'll go with Hill. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Washington.
Took us to the cleaner. That one hurts.
So Richardson and the offense ready to go for 2. In motion is Myers. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. nowhere to go, no gain.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, 11, 11. Defense can't stop you. 11, Thomas.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
That'll be taken in by McKinnon. They get 18 on that one, and the Bengals going to have a 1st down.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush...
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He runs with it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
There's no doubt that you appreciate the toughness he shows here, Mike. I mean, for a quarterback to put his head down and pick up some tough yards, his teammates love it. But I tell you, his coaches, they want to see him protect himself, understand when he had enough to pick up the 1st down, to get down and live to play another snap. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
2nd down, Burrow. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Bengals. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive...
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
At some point, you would just like to see that internal clock start to speed up. The longer the play goes on, the more vulnerable you become as avoid the sack.
This defense hitting their ears back, coming to get him again. That's Greg Russo in there for the sack. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Here's Richardson. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And